name is Georgie. I work at Pipedrive, and I'm here to talk to you about my side project, which is a video player people deserve, but not the one they need. If you got my Dark Knight reference here, good. If you didn't, still good. But it's a pretty fitting name anyway, because the project never really was used anywhere. So, and another name that I would give this talk is 𝗧𝗹𝗸, but we'll get to that. So let's start at the beginning. I used to do websites back in the days. Not this one in particular. This is just some Squarespace template, but it works for the illustration. And I decided to do a side project. So why do people even do side projects? I guess some people do it for extra cash. It's always helpful. But for me, it was this built-up creativity that I just needed to use somehow. And I couldn't do it at work because it was corporate projects and you can't do crazy stuff there. Now, I'm not talking about my Pipedrive job. I think I should say that because my boss is in the room. But yeah, I used to do something like this, but I wanted to do something more, some animation, something that would improve the user experience and just make the user want to come back and play with the website and stuff like that. I have an example here for you, something like this. Okay, this is a joke, just I think you didn't get that. But it's cool, right? I spent really a lot of time on this, so I was hoping you would laugh. Let's have a look at the player, though. I'm going to play you a video of the demo kind of thing. So please pay close attention so you don't miss any details. Sorry, wrong video. Alright, so we have this video player with floating cursor that follows your mouse, and I made a pretty good use of it later on. There's buttons that follow the cursor as well, so it makes the clickable area bigger and it looks great. When you drag around, you fast forward or rewind in the video, and when you drag up and down, you adjust volume. On the left side, we can see the list with other videos that you can play, where this effect of scrolling each item on its own is used, and there is this thumbnail of the video that is blurred and playing as well. Lots of fun stuff there. And this is all vanilla JavaScript. I didn't use any framework, any libraries, or I did use some libraries, but they were written by me for this. So. For this talk, I decided to try and move it to React, because this is ReactiveConf. And historically, I'm not really a React person, so it was I found out that React sucks at animation, kind of. But it doesn't really. It's just not supposed to do animation, but we're gonna get to that. So I was struggling with it and trying to implement the same stuff in React, and then I, said fuck it, and let's look at how. Sorry. Let's look how the animation libraries for React do it. And I like the example of React Spring, which is, I think, great. So bear with me. Alright, so we have this 𝗧𝗹𝗸 can animated element, JSX element imported from React Spring. We call that custom hook and give it some properties that we want to animate. And then we pass that props to as a style into that animated element or JSX element div. And this looks great. It feels natural to React. But there is actually no React involved in here. You just call the function, and all the animation stuff is done in the 𝗧𝗹𝗸, somewhere there in the background, and in that animated div, which is listening for the style updates. So React doesn't actually re-render anything, or doesn't even know that something is animating here. Same goes for if you want to read some state from React or something and animate based on that. You just read the state, call useEffect, so call some function that triggers the animation. And again, all that rendering and animation stuff is done outside of React. React doesn't know about it, and it shouldn't know. So React sucks at animation, but it's supposed to suck because it's not supposed to take care of that. Yeah, so that would be the conclusion of all of this. And if you want to do animation in React, just don't do it in React. Do it somewhere else, far away. What else? My time is running out here, so for the ending, I would say do side projects. It's super fun, and you learn new stuff. All that stuff that you saw here, you can find also on my GitHub page. So this is it from me.